Hello everyone, welcome back to Crypto Gains for another video. And in this video, we are going to take a look at the overall market with cryptocurrency. I want to show you guys some charts, some really powerful charts that may grab your interest and, help you decide when this bear market may begin. Because, a lot of people are thinking it now, and I just want to, put some stuff on your radar and show you what I think with these charts. If it sounds interesting to you, please drop that like, give me a subscribe if you're new watching, and I will dive into this. But before I do so, I need to let you know, I'm not a financial advisor. These are just my own personal opinions on the market, so please always do your own research before investing any money. That being said, we all saw what happened over the last few days. Actually, to be fair, if you managed to see this video, then you can see that how eerily similar that the market's been playing according to the video that I said. And, because I showed a similar pattern that looked eerily similar to what we're in now. And if you haven't seen it, I suggest you watch this video because it is really important to look at, and then you'll understand the similarities, which, could entail that, Bitcoin does come down further in price. Now, there's a few warning signs that I'm seeing in the charts, right? Forget these gold lines here. I was just drawing them for to work out in my own head as to where Bitcoin would need to break and support and blah, blah, blah. But the most important things that I really want you to look at, I can actually delete these right now, because the most important thing that I really want to focus your attention to is the 50-day moving average and the 200-day moving average. These two are important because this spills a death cross. And if you're a patron of mine, I've told you about death crosses. I've taught you this. This is in one of the series that I did in the mini series. Big up to you if you're paying attention on that. They're really important because these usually confirm when you're in a bull market or a bear market. You have a death cross when the 50-day, which is the yellow line, crosses the 200-day moving average. And as you can see here, we've got some slope action coming down, which, kind of signifies that we could be facing a death cross. It all depends on what Bitcoin really does. If over the next, few days, maybe a week, Bitcoin has some absolute insane parabolic rise and it just rises above, these may not cross. You may see something like the 50-day moving average do something like this and swoop back up. And but time's going to tell. But I'm expecting for there to be a death cross. And if that happens, I just want to show you what's happened back in the past when we've seen a death cross and a golden cross. So first, let me analyze a golden cross for you so you understand the difference between the two. Right here is what you would call a golden cross, right here. And this, you can see from the moment that the 50-day, because at that time the 50-day was underneath, right? From the moment that it crossed above, we saw this massive bull run rise, and it went on for a long period of time, right? As you can see. Let's just move back and look at when the last death cross was, because again, it really does play a significant role, and it helps people decide where the bear market is or the bull market. This was 2017. 2017, we had a death cross right here, and I'm going to zoom in so you can see, right? And then you can really look and see what potentially could come if we see a death cross. So the death cross was here. And you can see going forward, we had further lower price action, then bang, a massive capitulation. Now, I'm not saying this is going to happen, but I can only show you based on the facts that I see in the charts today. Did we have a death cross back in 2013? Because, a lot of people, even me myself, were believing that this could be a similar thing to 2013. It just doesn't look like an all-time high, parabolic spike top, because when you look at these here, they have a really parabolic spike top. This has sort of a roundish, which is why most people believe that there's still more room for this to grow, and I kind of do still believe that. But let's just take a look back at 2013's bull run right here. Now, if you look closely, you can see that Bitcoin, it did have a massive drop. Massive. It actually had an 80-something% drop, 82 maybe, I can't remember what it was. Came back up, and then it had a further drop down here. But if you look close, it recovered in a V-shaped recovery, and it bounced back up. And look at the yellow line. The 50 never ever crossed the 200-day moving average. There wasn't a single cross. And that's why this market here was able to recover in 2013 and do a double top, because there was no death cross. And this is why I'm really starting to pay attention to the death cross now, because if this is the case, then maybe we should consider gearing up to be taking some form of profits, because if you look, it really does look like we may see a death cross. And like I said, the only time I've seen death crosses is when it kind of confirms where we're in some sort of bear market. Whether this is a mini bear market and it only lasts for a period of time, I don't know, but that's the first indicator that I want to put on your radar. It has to be done. My channel, I like to share some positive vibes and always show you great coins you can invest in and make insane gains, but I also like to give you the real stuff as well and just really show you what I see. But you know what, to be fair, since this drop here, if you was a patron of mine, this drop right here, if you was a patron of mine, you would have seen exactly what I was doing with my strategy. We took profits on one coin in particular, Pancake Bunny, and I alerted them. I told them this is going to be a really short trade. I want to take some profits because I have a feeling that the market's going to fall down. I have a feeling that Bitcoin is going to pull the market down, and if it happens, we could get an opportunity to buy in some more Pancake Bunny. So we did take profits, and you should check this video here, the Wyckoff, because again I explained this exact strategy and how it can benefit you if you did this. Now this was the Pancake Bunny chart. I was forming this falling wedge, which usually is a bullish indicator, bullish pattern, which means it's usually supposed to break out. But I think it's like 70% upwards, 30% downwards, and it broke downwards. And we took profits around. Can I get a nice little color in here? We took profits around. Let me make it yellow. I always like to use the yellow. I don't know why. It's just my thing. We took profits around here. Let me make it thick as well. Get some thick. Yeah, there you go. We took profits around there, and I rode it all the way down. I rode it all the way down to this green line here. Now, anywhere below this yellow line, which is a gold, I made a golden area for me, for where I would be happy to be taking profits. And yeah, that was the area where I was happy to take. I got up about 4 in the morning. I took some profits around here, not at the exact lowest, but it was good enough. And I was happy to take profits here because I managed to make, I'm saying take profits. I took profits up here, and then I bought in. Just talking all over the place, Then I bought back in on Bunny down here. Now, Bunny may fall even lower. I don't know. Time's going to tell. But I was happy to buy Bunny down here. I was able to accumulate 117 Bunny with this strategy. Because, because technically I should have been down, but I wasn't down because of the profits that we took here. And maybe you should consider become a Patreon so you can see these alerts, the buy alerts, take profit alerts. These are important, because they can guide you on your journey. But yeah, 117 Bunny, what is that? Because price right now is what, 15 quid, 15.75. 117 Bunny would be £1,842. So technically speaking, we are up in profits right now at the time of speaking, because we got it at less than this. I think we got it at like 14 quid, £14.50 something. I don't know, something like that. I was checking online and doing my little research last night. Super tired, But yeah, that we are in profits right now, which is cool with that. But yeah, you just have to really pay attention to the market, especially Bitcoin, because Bitcoin will decide what happens with the rest of the market. Essentially, because it's forming this shape into going to a bear market. But actually, saying that, actually, I want to draw your attention to one thing, because when Bitcoin did go into its bear market, it had its blow off top, right, back in 2017. I just want to show you, because there's something interesting. Let me just find it. So Bitcoin had its blow off top in 2017. 2018? December the 19th, 2017. Right, December the 19th, 2017 was its blow off top, and then it came down. So we would have seen the death cross. It would have come back down. We would have seen further downward action with Bitcoin, right? What I'm trying to get at is the altcoins. They had their blow off top at a later date. Now, if we look at Ethereum, I'm just going to grab up Ethereum real quick. Remember, Bitcoin's was December the 17th. Get my words out, not cutting it. Keeping it in raw fashion again like Tesco's. Here we go. I want to show you this because, for me, I got a feeling that we could, I'm not saying it will, but we could potentially still see another alt season. Let's check the date here. So, January the 9th. It came, Ethereum made an all-time high sort of 3 weeks after Bitcoin took its dump. Just let that sink in, because we could see a similar thing. Altcoins could blow up after Bitcoin sees the dump, because what happens is people sell out. And now you can see people selling off here. Now, what are they going to do with their money? I'm not saying, you know, they could take it and go and buy some ice cream. What am I laughing for? Or they could put it back into the market. I know what I would do. I would probably put it back into the market. There's a lot of people holding Bitcoin that just ain't going to sell. They're just going to hold long term. Because, you know, this is only a short term thing. I do believe that the long term period, Bitcoin's going to really explode and go higher. Set new all-time highs. But for the longest of this run, I do believe that if we go into this death cross, we may see a bear market for about 1 year. And I know that sounds mad, crazy, ludicrous, bomb, but this brings me to this chart here. This is called the Gaussian channel. I think I showed this to you guys about a month ago, something like that. Let's just bring this one down. All I really want to do is focus your attention on this, the Gaussian channel. It's powerful. And for me, it's like quicksand. It works like quicksand because from the moment Bitcoin enters it, it remains in this for a long time. You can see it's like quicksand sucking it down, and you can see it comes right out of actually, to be fair, this looks like that what's it called, that a current, you know, like a water current, when ocean current, when you're underwater and there's like a current just sweeping you across. Think of like Nemo. Nemo of the Turtles. Hey Nemo. I can't even do the voice, but you know, hey Nemo. Or something like that. Hey dude, red, because you got that turtle. He's like a you know, that kind of guy. You know what I mean? A surfer kind of turtle. I just see this like a current, and when you get sucked into it, you know, the price is just going to be thrown out one end until it decides to come back in. But yeah, have a look at how long Bitcoin was in it from the moment that it went in it. So let's say from here was when Bitcoin entered it, and then it exited, this is back in 2017, right? And then it exited the price around here, which 364 days. How many days? 365 in a year, innit? So roughly a year it took to come out. And that was from 2018 to 2019. 1 year we was inside it. We came down here, we came out roughly about here. Let's just do this one. I don't know how long this one says. I usually look for what from the spike, the top of the bull market. I wouldn't even class this as the top of the bull market because that was it. From here we began a new bull market, which we've been in this whole time, right? You believe it or not, we've been in it the whole time. So let's just look back at the prior bull market. Let's just see, because this was 2013. Here you go, look. And as you can see in 2013, when we had that disgusting drop, 82% drop, you know, it never ever entered the Gaussian channel. Have a look at the space, the gap. So, you know, the price went down, had a V-shaped recovery, came back up for a second all-time high. And, you know, when it did enter it, how long did it enter it for? Let's just have a look here. So from here to when it exited it, which is probably about here, 483 days. So, you know, it was over a year, maybe a year and maybe a year and 2 months, something like that. I don't know, something like that, or 3 months. What I'm getting at is, if we enter this Gaussian channel, I believe we may be in it for a long while, and it may extend this bull market a bit longer. I don't know. We might see like a period of a bear market, and this is what I want to prepare you for, because if that's the case, maybe you should consider taking some profits. Not investment advice, just saying. And like I said, if you're a patron of mine, you're going to know exactly what I'm doing when I'm planning to do it, because remember, when it comes to staking, you need to unbound and all that stuff. I will keep you up to date with my strategy. And if you guys are still watching and you don't have a strategy and you want to know exactly what to do and to do it, you know, become a patron of mine. I will show you these things. You won't miss nothing, especially if you're in the tier for my buy, sell, stake alerts going forward. Because I think that it's possible. It is possible we could do something like this, a Ben Van V-shaped recovery. It is possible. Let's just look, and I'm looking down here at the stochastic RSI as well. You know, we had a top off here, we came down, we swerved, and then we went back up, right? Let's just see what it looks like today, 2021. Now, this is why I find it important, because, you know, and this is on the weekly time frame that you can see here, 1 week, right? Weekly time frame, and this is on the BLX chart if you want to use it as well. The stochastic RSI is, you know, in this oversold area, and it has been for a period of time, you know, right back since March to June now. You know, you're talking 3 months. So it could be possible that we could be gearing up for an upwards move. I don't know. I'm just, you know, because every time it's been oversold, it usually bounces back up. I'm just showing you what I see. But, you know, time's going to tell. And that's what I'm looking out for. We could be building some sort of bomb here. I don't know. But have a look. We're not in the Gaussian channel yet. And this is why we could still have hope, because if it remains above this Gaussian channel on the weekly, then we could see some upside action and, you know, maybe do like a double top like what we did back in 2013. I'm just putting on your radar. Just want to show you this. But one thing to remember is that, you know, this like I said, this thing here on this 50, this death cross is powerful. It's a powerful, powerful thing. And you just please don't underestimate it, because if we see this cross, like I believe we will, you know, we could be facing further. Oh, that's not it. Here, we could be facing further downside action. Actually, to be fair, this ain't bad to show you, because look, you can use this as like a golden cross here. You buy it, goes up, and you can use this sort of like a death cross here. We had many death crosses in this situation here, because you can see some here as well. But I wouldn't really class this as death crosses. And you know, if you've been watching my YouTube, I dropped this here. I don't know if this is the one that talks about death cross. If it's not, you'll have to check on my Patreon. One of them I talk about death crosses and stuff, and I really try to open their minds to it. You know, when you look at the traditional for me, it's like a traditional death cross. Can't even get it out. Look, a traditional death cross is when you see like the top of the market and some slope action coming down, and you can see the slope. It's like you're riding down a hill, right? Now with this, yeah, you got a little bit of slope, but you know, it's not like what you see at the top of a bear market. Because when you look at the top of a a bull market, when you look at the top of bull markets, you do see this harsh, sharp drop down, and you can see it here, harsh, sharp drop down back in 2013. And you know, this is what I'm paying attention to now. We are starting to see some form of harsh, sharp drop down. So, you know, I just want to put it on your radar. I might be wrong. You know, I'm not the greatest at technical analysis, but I'm good enough to know what I know. And I'm just putting it out there to you and want to prepare you for what may come. So, yeah. And it's mad to think that this could be the short, long-lived bull run, but I don't know. I'm just going to keep my eye on it. It's weird because some charts, you know, this chart tells me that we could be going into a bear market, and the Gaussian channel, this chart tells me that we actually could still rise above. It's hard right now to decide like which way it's going to go, especially with this, when this is telling me that, you know, it's oversold for the longest time and we could see some upward momentum. Because, you know, look here, like, look when we had a cross here, when this blue crossed the yellow. Let me just, sorry, the red. I'm trying to change it yellow. Here we go. When the blue crossed the red back in, what was this, 2018? Yeah, when the blue crossed the red back in 2018 on this RSI, and you can see here, the blue went above the red, it rode it all the way up, and you can see since then, that would have been a great time to be buying crypto, you know, and then it rode it all the way up to here. We could see something similar, you know, and that was actually the bottom of the bear market. You know, this whole time we've been in the bull market from there all the way to here. So, you know, if it's to do a similar thing and that goes up, we could see upward momentum. I'm just going to keep you up to date on it. That's just the best thing I can do, keep you up to date on it. One thing to also pay attention, actually, which can really can help you on your journey, is the 200-week heat map. Let's see if it will let me grab it up on this. I don't know. Because, you know, when you use this free version, you only get a certain amount of indicators that you can use. Let's have a look. 200 week map. Week? Can't even get my words out. Here we go. Perfect. I said this before as well. When you look at the heat map, you can see clearly what kind of stages we're in. Like, the heat map is great to tell you when you should be buying and selling crypto. If it's ever been like, you know, boiling hot red, you know, it calls the top of the bear market, and you can see it clearly, right? If it's been like a bluish color, like a dark blue, usually a great time to buy crypto. And it just so happens that, you know, that darkish blue that began is, you know, gearing up with this yellow thing here, that, you know, what I told you, the cross of the blue and the red lines, right, on the stochastic RSI. Take a look today. We didn't get any red. And this is why I believe we still haven't seen the top of the market, because we didn't get any red. And matter of fact, we're now starting to see some dark blue. And if this is dark blue like this, then we could be forming a bottom. And this, you know, these candles that we're seeing here, you know, we could continue to see a few more candles, and it just forms a bottom. I don't know. That's just what I'm thinking. Time's going to tell. I'm going to leave it here. If this was helpful to you, please drop that like. Give me a subscribe if you're new watching. Big up to you. Hope you have a good day, you know, because I'm recording this all kind of early. Well, I say early, a bit afternoon now. I usually cook it a bit. Cook it? Yeah, I just cooked my video like a bit early in the morning. I usually do them like 9 o'clock in the morning. Get super tired when I'm doing it. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate you guys. And if you haven't done so and you want to become a patron, again, you're welcome to do so. I have 7 tiers. Take your pick. Again, I recommend my Bicycle Stake Alerts so you don't miss nothing. Shout out to my patrons. I've got to do this long name call list. And you know what? It's cool. I like it. They came through on platform 9 3/4. Some came from Diagon Alley. I can't help it. And yeah, gonna do the shout out list now. Are you ready for this name call? Okay. Shout out to Mr. T West, Torian Ottery, Glenda, It's Time, Cobra Black, Marco Constantine, Michael, AJ, Frank C63, Clarence Dennison, Christopher Johnson, Jacob Adams, Mr. Anonymous, Stuart Shuckler, Lewis Ropes, Latasha F, Carlos Rocha, Mr. Tuffu, Damaris, Samush Dancox, Rahul the God, Dante Kennedy, RG Bizzle, Max, Wisdom, Marcelo Trevino, Relax Robinson. Listen, some people left out Hogwarts Express and coming back on. You know, I can't keep changing the names. Where am I? Relax Robinson, Manny Sanchez, Catherine Chung, Tyron Samuel, Stephen Edward, Abiola, Rachel Mack, Pamela Williams. Tongue twist. I ain't cutting it. Keeping it raw, fresh and organic like Tesco's. Pamela Williams, Saxon Rax, Rick, Joffrey Williamson. I'm trying to skip myself now. Omar Thomas, Caspanel, Aaron Davis, CCP269. Why ain't they scrolling down? Good Feels Nice, Albert Lynn, Dominic, Will W, Peter Stoddard, Belinda Spencer, Eric Foreman, Semyon, Fatima Price, Shonda Owens, Tana McLaren, Josh Wills, Marcel SSK, Kevin Ward, Sassavi, Michael Keel, Christopher Hoss, Chris C, Peter Mosa, Snowy, D Swearing, Andrew Hardin, Eric, Kelvin, William Fox, S Jar, Claudette Hormiliosa, like Wingardium Leviosa. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. Just put that in there, you know. I've already said that. Shakir Hussain, Jeff Tonchich, Paul Lamru, Lamar Lee Seeley, Cody Harris, S, Daniel Hopkins, Cyril, Alexander Ofori, Gilbert Baggins, Stefan, Eric Jackson, Paul Forrest, Benson Hum, Powell, Russell Cohan, Joseph Marcus, Joshua Menglona. Said it right. I usually get the names mixed up. Crypto Mac, Andrew Queen, Gimme the Games, Vinex, West AM, Ali, Mo C, Fiat Jessen, Mike V, Geronimo Favero, Oric M, J Fave, Terry JC, Ollie, Elton Rosario, Orville Broomfield, and hold on, Frank Essa, Nassa, Ignacio! Just shape up your head with that, you know. I don't know, got some kind of scissors. I don't know. What am I talking about? Because I thought about the blade just... Anyway. G Crypto Lubman 7, Chris Chico, NM That Man. It just sounds like Harry Potter spell, innit? NM That Man, Francis Locko, Zach Adam, Mansour, Kieran Phoenix, Jem the Jaguar, Marcus Gittery, Robert Loss, Exelios. Just mash up your head, you know. Stony Mac, John Lowe, Ken Marrold, Ranjo Singh, Raffle Cooper, Aiden, Ejiki Okori. Just spin you around a little. I swear to you, your names look like spells from Harry Potter. Luke Ainsworth, Mr. Do-Right, Anthony Berry, TRG Investments, Branko De Vasilic, Marky Cersei, hello, Ryan Williams, Ryan Orange, I got your names mixed up, Toucan, because there's 2 Ryans, Santino, Raf Hussain, Joel, I think it's Joel, Crazy Jam, Timothy J. Brusky, Renee, Chris, UKMC, No Name, Jack Slater, Pablo, Bradley Kim, Lena111, what? I got to scroll up, let's see, got me to the bottom already, Sunny V, Crypto One, Ross Martino, Hannah Abu, Ricardo Venegas, yeah, Shinadu, Oscar Vilgas, Crypto Moon, Nightman 911's new to you, Jackson Tepper, Francis Hernandez, Akbar, Jermaine Allen, David Adedeji, Chiquita, John Sandoval, Aaron Silo, Chris McClendon, Optimus Poompage, Edgar Cortez, Angel, Ramil TV, Kirsten, Mr. Drew, yeah, SNCCC, Malin Daddy Albus, Sander Campong, Joshua Asher, Darnell D, Black A, Bob Rust, Eloy, Mikey, so I keep getting your name wrong, User X 2019, Blackstar, Chillers Creations, Akis Voderus. I swear to you, these names, I swear they sound like Anyway, Abid Hussain, Moises D. Lopez, Michael, Josephus Samara, Neola London, Chris Tap Dancers, Iris, Jack Bliss, Montreal. I told you there was loads. I'm still going. I think I'm halfway. Montreal Amam, Joey J, Raj T, Liesel, Brian Reedy, Islam, Tari, Cornell Goodman, Matthew Walker, Carlos Porter, Sarpaint Singh, Dennis Boonman, Alessandro Benini, Mark Peake, Elliot Shearer, Royal ID, Teddy Barrel. Wow, I'm still going. Hassan P. Makuga. Is that right? Makuga? Yeah. Gordon McCulloch, Monica Matteo, Adam Allen, Ralph Green, Marcus Dunbar, Johnny Matthews, Michael James, Arted, Moisters Gallery, Mrs. Carla V. Hello. Rizwan, 8 Kings, big up. Ice Cat Trader, Davidus Nomentus. Yeah, that's the one that make you go invisible, isn't it? Turn around quick. Davidus Nomentus. I'll just see it. Connie. I love it. They better bring out a new Harry Potter film, because you know that game's coming on PS5 soon, innit? Alamu, you know, just, I don't know, make something fly away somewhere. Williamson Johnson, Anthony Donne, Karen Danick, Kimberly Gearman, All for One, and One for All. Cylinder Tashima, Stefan, Coinage, Angela. I'm just shouting down my phone. Not my phone, my mic. Put my phone in my hand. Adrian Alanda, PC World. Let me do it again. PC World. There you go. Because it's PC. Marky27, Dave, Chris Adlam, Crypto Newbie, Thomas Rodriguez, Golden Bags, Slow Measy, Noel 21. I remember it used to end there. I'm still going. Trevor Dawson, Jude Tam, Thierry, Joe Youssef, Chucks Anderson, Splurge Ultra, Arif Joy, Kelvin Rodriguez, Danny Rich, Elstein, is that right? Tefedswa, Memphis Demphers, Carnivore 444, Morgan Kovar, Joe, Kalpash Kumar, Josh, nope, just make up your name, you know, Jack Sutton, Alexis Pagan, Seraph X, I think that's right, Kevin V, Crypto Hustle, Anish Patel, Dean, Aaron Nova, Mohammed Imran, Ankush Jane. Are you still sitting here? If you are, please drop a like, because I promise you there's still more to go. I told you these guys came through on Diagon Alley. Where am I? Corey, Mario L, Vanessa Small, Elijah Alendi, I think that's right, let me know, Alend, Nika Onu, Moinu Hussein, Andrew Laramie, there you go, Nadine Jordan, Eddie Laforme, Tony B, D Wheels, Riyadh Midicasso, Mandy Nguyen, Hashmatala, Michael Ruddy, Will Brooks, I'm still sitting here, John Wesley, Surah Rashid, Eamon Deep Whaler, Massic Soul, listen, I gotta go it down again, Massic Soul, Master J, Daniel Brand, Leon Plas, DG Crypto, Adam Istvan, Theodore Wheaton, LD, Vincent Millett, Mauricio, I think that's right, A-Noop N, Rev Rav, Steve Hayar, I can't believe I'm still calling your names, Aman Vizvi, listen, that's how long it's been I called your name. Janetta, Legend Charles Knight, Asa Jones, Gabriel Vince McDowell, I think that's right, Duns River, Carrie, Gilbert Blaggins, Jake Ross, is there two of them? I don't know, is that like a special name or something? Jake Ross, Cookie Crumbs, Cookie, I can't help it, Christian Lee, Philip Staffer, okay, this one's hard, Oceanatio, Chamjello, Fund Me Now, Crypt Dive, Klondike Pennyfeather, Maha Ramadan, Fiaz Ahead, I'm slowing down now, Fiaz Ahead, Brandon 10X, big up to you, man, Jim, Harsha, Bent Henson, the names, Daniel Grigriu, I think that's right, Idol Papa, Shari T Zostek, Deshana Vation, Mustafa, Skylark, hold tight DJ Skylark, we're in a place for the DJ Skylark. Listen, big up to you, I know who you are. Liz Reed, El Bengrad, Mike Van Tilburg, The A-Team / something else, I can't see the full name. Jacob Madaris, Madaris, let me know. Landlord Morrison, Nichols Do It, is that right? Do It? Yeah. Dave Catho, Richard Harmer, Kyle Dawson, Dennis, JP Deliane, I think that's right, let me know. V Flash, Michael Catlett, yeah. Joey Shawns, Akeem Banks, Michelle Van Den Acker. What's going on? Rosemary Henson, Justin Levin. Listen, I don't mean to slow down, but there's too many of you. I'm almost there, though, I promise. If you're still here, drop another like. Justin Levin, Via Financial, Raycorn, I think that's right. Rashpal Sandhu, okay, here we go. Newish names-ish, I can't remember. Mr. Pawniti, Massey, Tonye Adikibi, Searcoins, Brandon, James Richards, Laurent Corvillain, there you go. Kasha Smith, Soul Seeker. What's going on with my thing? Why ain't it scrolling down? Here we go. Where am I? Theodis, Rossi D, Paulo Baptista, yeah, Renton Bacco, Kevin Chack, hold on, Inigo Zubieri, I think that's it, Zubier. Let me know. Stefan Grunfeld, yeah, because it's like German, isn't it? I think it's German anyway. Let me know, I'm not sure. RGC Visual, Lee Goodwin, Jiba, yeah, Kevin Konitsky, yep, Matthew Wan, Tristan Miles, hold on, I'm almost there. John Hung, Saif Rahman, I knew a Saif back in Portsmouth. You don't know, is that you? Let me know. May Revel, Laurie Littrot, Alicia Abagas, and okay, is this Gima Wambugu? Let me know. Whoa, what a name call list! That's mad, crazy, ludicrous. But you had me sitting there for about 10 minutes. I see you all. Thank you so much. And if you're still here, they became patrons because they see things you don't see. You know, I help them. They see my buy, sell, stake alerts. And yeah, if you are someone that's just unsure when to take profits and stuff, become a patron. 7 tiers, take your pick. I recommend my buy, sell, stake alerts. You know, because this crypto market's going to fall on your face again, proper. Like, I still think we're in the bull market, but it's going to fall on your face again at some point. And, you know, these guys are going to know when I'm taking profits, and I'm going to try and aim for the highest point. And I'm teaching them how to know when to take it at the top. You best believe, because they're seeing videos that you're not seeing. So if you want to see them, make sure you're becoming the buy alert tier or higher. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers.